ABA for those who are unfamiliar?
Oh, well, the ABA been here forever. It's been here since the 60s. Guys like Dr. J, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, they all started. Moses Malone. They had teams able to, because at that time they wouldn't let African Americans in the NBA. So then once they did, they merged together and brought them in. But the ABA's been around a while.
Now your team's been on a 2-0 record, obviously starting off the season strong. What can we expect from you tonight?
We're going to play a fast-paced game, and we're going to play under control, and we're going to play tremendous defense.
And are there any key players we should be on the lookout for?
Well, all my players are key players, so it doesn't really matter. You know what I'm saying? I got a great unit, so all of them are key players. So we don't individualize. We play as a cohesive unit.
Well, thank you for your time, and best of luck to you tonight. Thank you. I'm Rihanna Dazan with NorCal Sports TV.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Emeryville, California. We're inside the Golden Gate Recreation Center. A little ABA basketball on the schedule. The San Diego Guardians in town to take on the Oakland Bayhawks, who will be making their home debut, just their second game ever. Actually, both of these teams in their first season in the ABA. I'm Ben Ross, along with you here on NorCal Sports TV. We're getting set for the starting lineups to be introduced for both of these teams, who are, as we mentioned, in their first season in the American Basketball Association. As for the Guardians, they come in 2-0 on the season, ranked number 14 in the ABA power rankings, so a tough test for the Bayhawks, who started the year 0-1. And this will be their home opener for head coach DeAndre Petit. So we're getting those starting lineups set right now. While we have a moment, let's kind of go over some of these rules. Interesting rules here in the ABA. Kind of makes it a little bit more fun. You got some similarities to the NBA, 12-minute quarters, as you can see on your screen, and a 24-second shot clock. But the scoring is a little bit different. They've got something, well, first of all, we'll start with a 4-point shot, which is something I know the NBA has thought about adding. Anything from beyond half court is a 4-point shot in the ABA. And they also have something called the 3D light. When a team commits a turnover in the back court, that will signal the 3D light at half court to go on. And what that means is everything is worth 1 point more. So a 2-point shot becomes 3 points. A 3-point shot becomes 4 points. And as for free throws, they will add 1 free throw to whatever it is, and that just lasts for 1 possession after the turnover. So we'll keep an eye on that. It certainly makes for some exciting basketball. You'll see it's an up-tempo game as well. You only have 7 seconds to get across half court, whereas in the NBA you have 8 seconds to get it to the front court across that half court line. So it makes for high scoring, up-tempo. And as these fans, I think, will see, they'll probably enjoy the high scoring and the quick pace here in the ABA. So you see them, see your Oakland Bayhawks will be in white tonight, stretching out. The visiting San Diego Guardians wearing blue uniforms with yellow lettering. And we do have the starting lineups here for you. They haven't quite introduced them yet, but we'll go ahead and give them to you, starting with the visiting Guardians. Starting in the backcourt, Keone Watson will be at the point. A couple other guards, Kevin Smith and DeJuan Owens, both listed as shooting guards. And the front court will be David Kinder and Jerry Dupree. As for the Bayhawks, Andre Martin will be your starting point guard. He'll be joined in the backcourt by Christopher Head and Brian Goins. And in the front court, Brett Corbett and William Pryor, rounding out the starting five for head coach DeAndre Petit. Head coach of the Guardians is Johannes Johnson. And as we mentioned, the Guardians come in ranked number 14 in the ABA Power Rankings. Both of these teams play in the Far West Division of the ABA. There's a whole lot of teams in this league. They do a top 25 for the Power Rankings. That's where the Guardians are number 14. Right now, it's South Florida. The South Florida Gold ranked number 1. The Orlando Waves number 2. So the Florida team's doing quite well, but they've got teams all over the country and a couple of international teams as well. As we've got the pregame handshakes going on, and looks like we're about set for tip-off here from the Golden Gate Recreation Center in Emeryville. As we mentioned, the Bayhawks wearing the white uniforms on your screen. The Guardians in the visiting blue. And Corbett will be taking the tip-off for the Bayhawks as we're just about to get underway. And the Guardians will win the opening tip. This is Keone Watson setting up the offense for San Diego. They work it for a corner three off the mark. Put back no good. And the Bayhawks with their first possession of the night. A little collision in the paint. Goins will kick it outside. Down the lane and set things up. There's a three from the mark. Rebound David Kinder of the Guardians. Watson going against Christopher Head. He takes it all the way to the basket. Nice pass and a friendly roll for Jerry Dupree. And the Guardians have the early 2-0 lead. Bayhawks get the offense going. Into the corner. And Goins loses it. A turnover. Back come the Guardians the other way. Watson, nice pass inside. And David Kinder with the finish. And quickly, it's 4-0 Guardians. Andre Martin, nice behind the back dribble and a great look inside. But Corbett couldn't finish. Offensive rebound though, and the Bayhawks will get a new 24. Around the screen goes Goins. Into the corner, nice shot fake, but a turnover. And the Guardians will go the other way, and it looks like Owens is bumped and will have a foul going against Oakland. Nice pass inside, and David Kind on Brian Goins, his first. Something else we can tell you about the ABA is players don't necessarily foul out, as a jump shot is too strong from Jerry Dupree, and back comes Oakland. We'll tell you about the personal foul situation more in a moment. Just 2 minutes into the game here. Nice pass inside. No call there, but a quick turnover, and that should turn on the 3D light as it was in the backcourt. The shot is up. No good. Put back by Corbett. And we'll see if that counts for 2 or 3. Right now they've got it 4-2 in favor of the Guardians. Nice block by William Pryor. It comes back to the Guardians, and Kinder can't finish. Bayhawks looking to push. Martin, pull-up jumper, off the mark, rebounded by DeJuan Owens for San Diego. And Watson will slow things down. So it is now updated to 4-3. The 3D light was still in effect when the Bayhawks scored their first basket. So it is 4-3 Guardians just 3 minutes into this one. Kinder off the mark on the three-point shot. And it'll be Oakland basketball. Goins going one-on-one. Jump shot, nothing but net. Nicely done by Brian Goins. And the Bayhawks, with 5 straight, take their first lead of the night. Ben Ross along with you here tonight on NorCal Sports TV. ABA basketball, Guardians and Bayhawks as the three-pointer is knocked home. That was Kevin Smith putting the Guardians back on top 7-5, and now a turnover by Oakland. It'll go back to San Diego. Owens into the front court. He's being guarded by Christopher Head. Plays it off for Smith. Good movement here on offense by the Guardians. The three is too strong, and a foul on the rebound. Looks like it'll be going against San Diego. So Bayhawks basketball with 8 minutes remaining here, and we will have the Guardians the other way. Watson, nice pass inside, and David Kinder. We'll keep it right here, and while we have a moment, we promised we would tell you again about the personal fouls rule. So again, in an NBA game, of course, a player fouls out when they pick up their 6th foul. That is not necessarily the case here in the ABA. When a player picks up his 6th foul, he can stay in the game. However, any additional fouls on him become a technical foul in addition to the personal. So if it's a 2-shot foul, you get the 2 shots. You also get a 3rd free throw and the ball for the technical, but it does allow players to stay in the game as long as the coach wants them to. So I think that's another rule that the NBA has thought about. There have been talks in recent years, of course, especially in the NBA when fans are paying high prices to go and see the star players. You don't want a player to foul out. You don't want a LeBron James or a Steph Curry or a Kevin Durant to have to sit because of fouls. And we'll see if that's something else that the NBA picks up from the ABA. Three-pointer too strong there by Head. Guardians looking to run. Nice defense by Goins, but it comes right back to Smith, and he'll lay it in for San Diego, 9-5. Goins into the lane. Lays it off, and a nice shot by Brett Corbett right down in the paint, attacking that Guardians defense. But the Bayhawks don't get back on defense, and just like that, Cornelius Seals, who just checked into the game. Actually, that was Dupree putting it home. Guardians back up 4. Pull-up jumper by Martin. Off the iron, offensive rebound, and a wide open look for Head. That's short, but another offensive rebound. He gets another chance. Can't get it to fall. 3 possessions there for the Bayhawks, but they couldn't cash in. And now a turnover committed by Kinder. (11-7) Guardians. 6:50 left in the first quarter here in Emeryville, the Golden Gate Recreation Center. Corbett will kick it back out. And Martin will go one-on-one with DeJuan Owens. Nice feed inside. And Pryor will finish. That was nicely done by Martin. Martin is listed as a point guard, but he's 6'5", so great size in the backcourt. And you see his ability to create for his teammates there. Cuts the lead to 11-9. Owens trying to respond for San Diego. His shot no good. Ball still in play. And a fast break opportunity for the Bayhawks, as Head will lay it in to tie the game at 11. Good ball movement by the Guardians coming the other way. Quick passing. And down the lane goes Kinder. But a nice defensive play by Martin. Here come the Bayhawks. Behind the back dribble. And a foul drawn by William Pryor. Aggressive going to the basket. He'll get a couple of free throws. You see how quickly the Bayhawks able to go from defense to offense there, leading to the easy layup for Head. And now it'll be Pryor going to the line for two, trying to give the Bayhawks the lead. First free throw is good. William Pryor actually studying to be a pastor. One of two Bayhawks studying to be a pastor. Also Maurice O'Gwyn. That's according to head coach DeAndre Petit. Got to talk to him before the game. Petit actually has some coaching experience over in Marin at the College of Marin. Friendly roll there on the second free throw, and it's 13-11 Bayhawks. As we told you at the top of this broadcast, it's the first season for both these teams, and for the Bayhawks, it was really DeAndre Petit, the head coach, who put together most of this team. Nice little scoop shot there. That was Kevin Smith. Or no, excuse me, that was Keone Watson, tying the game at 13 for San Diego. Nice feed by Corbett, and Pryor puts it home. The Bayhawks doing a nice job of moving the ball, and that's helped them get this 15-13 lead. Back the other way comes Oakland. That'll count, plus the foul. Rashawn Simpson in off the bench, his first bucket of the game. Ties the game at 15, and he'll have an opportunity for a three-point play. Foul going to go against Corbett. That is the second team foul for Oakland, one so far for San Diego. With 5:10 remaining here in the first quarter. And Simpson able to complete the three-point play to give the Guardians the lead, 16-15. Back and forth we go here in the first quarter. Nice crossover move by Martin. Tries to finish with the left hand. Corbett aggressive on the offensive glass, keeps it alive. And it's back to Martin. Goins for three, too strong. We have a foul going the other way. It'll be against the Bayhawks. Their third team foul. And it looks like they're going to call that one against Pearson. Let's try that inbounds play once again. Bayhawks going with a little full court press, but Owens into the front court. He'll pull up for three and bottoms. Nice shot by Owens. Makes it 19-15 San Diego. Back come the Bayhawks. Aggressive by Andrew Pearson. Checking in for the first time, and he's on the score sheet. Cuts the lead to 2 for San Diego. That shot won't fall, and an opportunity for the Bayhawks to get out in transition once again. Open corner three by Martin, no good. And the Guardians come back the other way. Little mid-range jumper is well short from Stephon Lamar, but the offensive putback for Kinder makes it 21-17. Goins attacking the rim. He'll draw the foul and a couple of free throws. You can already see these teams both like to get up and down and get out in transition, and again, that's something you see really all over the ABA, especially with the timing and scoring rules, as we'll have a media timeout here at the under 4 with 3:54 left in the first quarter. The Guardians leading the Bayhawks 21-17. Well, we have a moment. We would like to thank our sponsor for tonight, Meeting Rooms on Demand, an affordable alternative to hotel meeting rooms. Locations in the Bay Area, as you see there, Fremont, Oakland, also Fresno, and Las Vegas. Go to meetingroomsondemand.com or call 510-343-1214. So as we've been telling you, both of these teams are in their first season of ABA competition. And really it's a lot of local guys, especially for the Bayhawks, although they do have a couple of players from Reno over the hill in Nevada, and also a player, I was told by Coach Petit, from San Diego. But this league is really a good opportunity for guys who finish college and want to eventually maybe play in the NBA. It gives them an opportunity to get some experience and keep playing, as the first free throw is good by Goins. Of course, the old ABA back in the 60s and 70s had some tremendous players and eventually merged with the NBA. Second free throw also good from Goins. It's 21-19 in favor of San Diego. Guardians moving from left to right on your video screen, wearing the blue uniforms, Bayhawks in the home whites. An aggressive take to the basket there, and a nice shot. That was Josh Gleason with his first basket of the game. And now it'll be heading back the other way for San Diego. Excuse me, that wasn't Gleason. That was actually G. Clankwamdi. Here's a turnover, and Martin attacking the basket, puts it in, and that'll be a three-pointer. The 3D light in effect, so give him an extra point, makes it 23-22. I'll tell you what, that 3D light with the extra points certainly makes it exciting. Back come the Bayhawks. Martin again going to the rim, can't get it to go, but he's fouled, and he will go to the line for a couple of free throws. The 3D light certainly encourages teams to use the pressure defense, the full court press, try and create turnovers. As you see Martin there, nice little hesitation to let the defender go by, and the finish. Third team foul on San Diego. Both teams now with 3 team fouls. First free throw rims out. Guardians, as we told you, 2-0 on the season so far. Bayhawks 0-1, but this is their home opener at the Golden Gate Recreation Center in Emeryville. So Martin splits the free throws, and we're tied at 23. Clankwamdi works it over into the corner for Lamar. He attacks and puts it home. Stephon Lamar makes it 25-23 in favor of the Guardians. Trey Malden, some nice dribbling there, but they're going to call a carry. Not something you see much in the NBA, but here in the ABA they call it a little closer on that carry, and it's a turnover for Oakland. There's a nice crossover from Lamar, and nothing but net on the three. He's feeling it too. 5 quick points for Lamar makes it 28-23 Guardians. Their largest lead of the game. Trying to answer was Pearson, but he can't do it. Offensive rebounds. And a 3 off the mark from Scott Miller. Back come the Guardians. Nice defense there to tip it away by the Bayhawks. Ball tipped out of bounds, and they'll say it goes off of San Diego, so the Guardians turn it over. It's been a good first quarter. Both teams like to get up and down the court. We've had a good pace. Both teams have had quite a few leads, and it's gone back and forth right now, 28-23. The Guardians with the largest lead for either team tonight at 5. That pass is tipped out of bounds. Nice defense by Kevin Smith on Scott Miller. 15 seconds on the shot clock for Oakland. This is Maurice O'Gwynn, who just checked into the game. His pass is deflected and chased out of bounds. It'll still be Bayhawks basketball, but now just 8 seconds on the shot clock. Here's Trey Malden. He's got to go. 5 on the clock. Crossover dribble down the lane. The floater is short and rebounded by Keone Watson for San Diego. Nice kick to the corner, but the three is off the mark, and a good rebound by Scott Miller inside. Joshua Hatcher tries the three. It won't go. Tip no good. And Smith controls for San Diego. Down the lane. Shot won't fall. But a foul, a blocking foul called against the Bayhawks. Looks like they got Miller on that one. And they're saying it was on the floor, so it won't be a shooting foul. Guardians will take the ball out of bounds. Keone Watson guarded closely by Maurice O'Gwynn. Watson works it over to the side, now inside. And a three-point opportunity for Simpson. And he knocks it down. So 31-23 and an 8-0 run for San Diego. Hatcher can't answer for Oakland, and back come the Guardians the other way. Watson bumped by Miller, no call. Watson around a screen. He'll try a three, and we've got a whistle off the ball. Let's see which way it'll go. It looked like Miller was involved with Cornelius Seals. And looks like a pretty good takedown by both guys there. They'll keep it with San Diego. I guess the foul will go against Miller. So 34 seconds left in the first quarter, 24 on the shot clock for San Diego. Quick three, no good, as they go for the 2-for-1. And now Miller coming back the other way. Lays it up off the backboard, won't fall. Simpson pulls it down for the Guardians. And we're going to get a whistle and a foul as Simpson was going up. The foul going against Maurice O'Gwynn of the Bayhawks. So Simpson will go to the line for two here with 18 seconds left in the quarter. Simpson gets the first free throw to make it a 9-point lead for San Diego. Bayhawks should get the last shot of this first quarter now with the shot clock turned off, and it's a 10-point deficit for Oakland, a 10-0 run for San Diego to blow this lead a little bit open. Big possession here for the Bayhawks. Ball tipped away into the corner. Reverse layup from O'Gwynn won't go, and we have a whistle with 1 second left, and it'll be San Diego basketball. A full court shot, and we're going to have a foul called. Boy, oh boy, what a huge foul. They're going to call that on Miller, and that could be 4 shots because that's from beyond half court. I believe that's going to be 4 shots for Stephon Lamar. Not a smart decision by Miller to foul the shooter from beyond half court at the buzzer. The first free throw won't go, but my goodness, this could turn into a substantial lead for the Guardians after one. Second free throw is good, as is the third for Lamar. And here's free throw number 4. You don't see this much in basketball, but again, here in the ABA, Anything beyond half court is a 4-point shot. Lamar makes 3 of 4 free throws, and that'll do it for the first quarter. The Guardians close it on a 13-0 run, and they lead at 36-23 after 1. So a good start from the Bayhawks, at least early on in that first quarter, but the Guardians really breaking it open towards the end of the quarter, showing their explosiveness on offense. And just like that, they've got a 36-point quarter. We'll see how the Bayhawks respond here in the second. Again, if you're just joining us here on NorCal Sports TV, in the ABA, anything beyond half court is a 4-point shot. When there's a turnover on your own half of the court or in the backcourt, that triggers the 3D light, and that makes everything worth 1 point more. A 2-point shot becomes 3, a 3-point shot becomes 4. It does allow for more rapid scoring and potentially comebacks, which could be good in this case for the Bayhawks, who trail by 13. That pass eventually tipped and gets to Goins. The 3-pointer won't fall. And here come the Guardians. Lamar will slow things down. They work it into the post to Kinder. Nice little spin move. He drops it, picks it up, puts it in. Nicely done by Kinder to make it a 15-point lead for San Diego. Bayhawks trying to answer. Andrew Pearson can't do it. And the Guardians pull down the rebound. Guardians on a 15-0 run as Lamar being defended by Head. Gets it to Kinder. Kinder spins into the lane. Good defense there. But a foul called against Andrew Pearson. They're going to call him for a bump. And Kinder will go back to the free throw line. This was the possession before. Nice job by Kinder. Wasn't pretty. He dropped it, but stuck with it. And you can see he's very powerful down there in the post. As he knocks home the first free throw to make it 39-23. Second free throw no good. Let's see if the Bayhawks can stop this run. That'll help. Brian Goins counted and the foul. That was nicely done. Absorbed the contact, put it high off the glass, and he'll be going to the free throw line to try to make it a 3-point play. So that ends the 16-0 run for the Guardians, as Goins completes the old-fashioned 3-point play and makes it a 13-point game. Lamar attacking the basket. Can't finish, and here comes Goins for Oakland. Malden for 3. And just like that, 6 quick points for Oakland. And we've got ourselves a 10-point game and a near steal there. But Watson gets it to the front court. Down the lane is Simpson, and he answers for the Guardians to make it 41-29. Another 3 by Malden. This time it won't fall. And Kinder leaping for the rebound. Watson splits the defense, lays it off for Kinder, and it won't fall, but he is fouled. That was nicely done by Watson, splitting the 2 defenders. And Watson, or Kinder I should say, going back to the free throw line for 2 more. Kinder knocks home the first free throw. There's a look at the 3 by Malden. The possession before for the Bayhawks. You can see the Bayhawks do want to get into transition whenever possible. They're trying to push the pace. And that time it led to an open 3 for Malden, who knocked it down. A couple more substitutions going on right now. as it looks like Lamar will check out. He's replaced by Kevin Smith for San Diego. Second free throw coming up for Kinder, and he knocks it home to make it 43-29 in favor of San Diego. That shot comes up short, rebounded by Dupree. The outlet pass, and Kinder can't finish for San Diego. He wanted a call, but no whistle. Play on. Back comes Goins for Oakland. Nice ball movement here from the Bayhawks. Goins wide open for three, off the mark, and tracked down in the corner by Jerry Dupree. Here's a turnover. Back come the Bayhawks the other way. Going to the rim is Martin, and he'll get the friendly roll. And that'll count for three after the turnover. The 3D light in effect cuts the lead to 11. Kinder tries to answer, can't do it for the Guardians. Here's Goins looking to push the pace. Goins to Martin. In the corner for Johnson, and Goins goes right down the lane. And a nice pushback here from the Bayhawks after they trailed by 16. They've cut this thing down to 9. It's an 11-4 spurt for Oakland to get back within single digits, and now a turnover by the Guardians. So you had a 16-0 run by San Diego and a nice response from the Bayhawks. And there's a three for Christopher Head to cut the lead to 6. Make it a 14-4 run for Oakland. Smith with a nice pass, and the finish by Simpson inside. And it's 45-37, San Diego. Goins with some fancy dribbling and a nice pass to Head. Good ball movement by Oakland, but Martin can't hit the three. And now Watson comes back the other way. Scoop shot gets the roll to push the lead back to 10 for San Diego. Up and down the floor they go. Here's a three-point attempt by Johnson. Marquise Johnson off the bench knocks down the triple and cuts the lead back to 7. So you can see why we've got some high scores in ABA games. Teams don't waste any time, and some nice passing there by the Guardians, and an easy 2 for Jerry Dupree. But everybody likes to push the tempo. You'll see teams well over 100 in many ABA games. Nice look from Corbett. Head can't quite control. He'll regather with 10 on the shot clock. Corbett going against Kinder. Nice hook shot. And it's 49-42. Bayhawks have already scored 19 points here in the second quarter, and we're just over 5 minutes in. There's a three from Keone Watson to make it 52-42. Back the other way, Martin trying to answer. His three is too strong. And now Watson turns it over. Nice defense by Johnson. Gets it to Head, but he can't finish. Kevin Smith down the lane for San Diego, rejected by Corbett. And here come the Bayhawks. And the putback jam by Corbett, so he gets the block on one end and the stuff on the other. Nicely done by Brett Corbett. Cuts the lead to 52-44. That time, a nice scoop shot for San Diego. That was Simpson. And we have a loose ball out of bounds. They're going to say it went off of the Guardians. Still Oakland basketball as we get a whistle and reach the under 8 timeout. Look at that. Corbett elevating. We'll take a media timeout with 5:52 to go in the second quarter. And the Guardians on top 54-44. So the pace has really picked up even more here in the second quarter. 21 points already in just over 6 minutes for San Diego. While we have a moment, we'd like to thank our sponsor once again for tonight's game. Meeting Rooms on Demand, an affordable alternative to hotel meeting rooms. Locations in Fremont, Oakland, Fresno, and Las Vegas. Check them out, meetingroomsondemand.com, or you can call 510-343-1214. Meeting Rooms on Demand. Ben Ross along with you here in Emeryville. We're at the Golden Gate Recreation Center. NorCal SportsTV delving into ABA action tonight. The San Diego Guardians and the Oakland Bayhawks, a couple of first-year teams in the American Basketball Association. And it's been an entertaining one so far. High scoring, 54-44, San Diego on top. Still 5:50 left here in the second quarter. Ball up top for Goins as the Bayhawks try and cut back into that lead a little more. Corbett now goes to work in the post. Kick out for Goins. Corbett wants it back. Instead, Goins' little jump shot. No good. Rebounded by Kevin Smith. Watson drops it off for Lamar. And an open three from the corner is good for San Diego. That was Rashawn Simpson, extending the lead back to 13, 57-44. William Pryor goes to work and gets it to go. Pryor with a nice move, and the Bayhawks within 11. Open look for Watson, well off the mark, and the Bayhawks take over. They'll slow things down now. Andre Martin, 6'5" point guard. He's got a huge size advantage, as you can see, over Keone Watson guarding him. Now it's Corbett going back to work in the post. Nice move, but he can't finish. Neither can Pryor. Couple of good looks for the Bayhawks, but they can't cash in. And now a three on the other end by Lamar. Offensive rebound and the putback by DeJuan Owens. 59-46. Spin move by Goins. He won't finish, but gets it back. And a nice feed to Corbett, who throws it down with one hand. Goins with a nice look, and Corbett has been active on both ends of the floor, especially here in the second quarter. Cuts the lead to 11. Kevin Smith down the lane, and there's Corbett again. He says, get that out of here. And look at the Euro step from Andre Martin. And he'll finish to cut the lead back to 9. Both ends of the floor right now, the Bayhawks playing with great energy. And now we've got a foul on the screen. That's going to go against the Bayhawks as Kinder took a tumble. And some more substitutions here as you take another look at that Euro step from Martin. Nicely done. Cutting the lead to 9. And we're going to get a media timeout here with 3:31 left here in the second quarter. 59-50. The Guardians on top. There's another look at that rejection from Corbett. He's had a couple of big swats tonight, and you saw he gave him the Dikembe Mutombo finger afterwards. Corbett with highlights on both ends. A couple of big blocks and a couple of monster jams here in the second quarter. He's got this crowd into the game, and he's got the Bayhawks back within 9, looking for their first win of the season. So we knew this would be a good test for the Bayhawks. We told you the Guardians came in at 2-0 and ranked number 14 in the ABA Power Rankings. But the Bayhawks have hung tough. It's been a back-and-forth game, a game of runs. San Diego had that 16-0 run to end the first quarter and take a big lead, but the Bayhawks answered back, and they've got this thing back down to single digits with 3.5 to go in the first half. Looks like they're cleaning up a little wet spot there right by the free throw line as we come out of the media timeout. And we definitely want to thank the Oakland Bayhawks and head coach DeAndre Petit. They've did a really nice job getting us all set up here on NorCal Sports TV, and we appreciate them having us as we do some pro sports here on NorCal Sports TV. Don't forget, you can follow us on Twitter at NorCal Sports TV, also on Instagram. Check out our website, NorCalSportsTV.com. We're on Facebook as well. Tell you what, the NorCal Sports TV crew is one of the busiest I've ever seen. They're doing games just about every day, every level, high school, college, minor league, professional. As they're checking out that wet spot on the floor to everyone's satisfaction, and we'll get back underway. It'll be Kinder inbounding for the Guardians, being guarded by Corbett. And a steal by Goins on the inbounds play, and he'll lay it in with the left hand for an easy 2. So Goins and Corbett have really keyed this comeback in the second quarter for the Bayhawks. And the San Diego lead is down to 7. Crossover dribble by Lamar. That's an ankle breaker. The 3 is no good, but he's fouled. And we're going to have 3 free throws. Corbett respectfully disagrees. Look at that dribbling display by Stephon Lamar. And it'll be 3 free throws for the Guardians shooting guard. First free throw is good, 60-52. And the second one as well, nothing but net. And a few more substitutions here for the Guardians, as Josh Gleason will check in for the first time, number 3. As Lamar hits all 3 free throws, and the lead back to 10 for San Diego. Hatcher gets a screen. He's going to hand it off, and foul on the floor. That's Victor Yu who was fouled for the Bayhawks. Foul on Gleason, his first. Joshua Hatcher being guarded by Kevin Smith. And we're going to have a foul going back the other way, offensive foul. Or was it just out of bounds? Either way, it's a turnover, and it'll be San Diego basketball. Stephon Lamar running the point. Takes it down the lane. Nice pass. And another block by Corbett, but this time a foul called. I don't think it's going to go on Corbett. We'll have to wait and see. Kinder was the man going to the basket. It looked like a clean block by Corbett, but on the other side, it might have been Yu who was whistled for the foul. Now it looks like they do call it on Corbett. That was close. A lot of ball. Maybe they're saying he got him with the body, but Corbett looked like he had another block, and the free throw no good. Referee's discussing something right now. Could be who that last foul was on, whether it was Corbett or you. And Corbett will now check out of the game. He's replaced by Andrew Pearson. Gets a nice ovation from this crowd. Corbett has been worth the price of admission here tonight. A couple of monster blocks and a couple of nice dunks on the other end. He's been fun to watch. Kinder gets the roll on the second free throw, make it 1 out of 2. And an 11-point lead for San Diego. Goins being closely guarded. There's a three-point shot up, no good, off the mark, and rebounded by Kinder. Kinder going to try and go coast to coast. Kicks it out. Down the lane, and a turnover by Smith. He was trying to get it back to Kinder, but a little bit too high, and it'll be Oakland basketball. Goins running the point for the Bayhawks. Look at this, down the lane. He'll kick it out for Hatcher, who buries the three. Goins setting up Hatcher, and the lead back down to 8 with 2 minutes to go in the first half. G. Klankwamdi. And he feeds Smith, who puts it home with the left hand. Nicely done. Lead back to 10. Goins down the lane, off the fingertips of Hatcher. And it's a turnover for the Bayhawks. Here's Smith attacking the paint. He'll kick to Gleason for 3, short. And back comes Oakland. Hatcher goes right by Kinder and lays it home. 65-57, 1:15 to go now in the second quarter. Lamar tries to get to the lane, but he's being guarded closely by Victor Yu. They kick it back out for Klankwamdi. Three-pointer in and out. That one was halfway down. And here comes Goins. Right down the middle. Lay it up, lay it in. And we've got a timeout on the floor. 65-59. The Bayhawks are back within 6. Let's see what the officials are saying here. I guess there is no timeout. They whistled it for something, but it is a 6-point game. They want to reset the shot clock, and they finally do. It was down to 10, now back to 24. That time the three-pointer is good by Klankwamdi, and the lead is back to 9 for San Diego. Let's see if Oakland goes 2 for 1 here. Hatcher down the lane, lay it up, no good, but he's fouled. And he'll go to the line with 29.4 seconds to go in the half. So they do get the 2 for 1. Should be about a 5-second differential between the shot and the game clock here for the Bayhawks to get another look. That was Klankwamdi draining the 3. Had a good look at it that time and nothing but net. Joshua Hatcher going to the line for 2. First free throw too strong. And Brett Corbett will check back into the game for these final 29.4 seconds. Second free throw is good. It rolls in. And we've got an 8-point game and a quick foul called against Goins. You saw them aggressively going for that free throw. Something else we should mention about the ABA, there's no basket interference. Once the ball hits the rim, doesn't matter if it's in the cylinder, you can either jam it home or grab it off there. So there's no offensive goaltending. And again, no basket interference. Another difference between the ABA and the NBA. Ball out of bounds. It'll be San Diego basketball, 25 on the game clock, 22 on the shot clock. A 3-second differential. We'll see if they try and hold for the last shot. Doesn't look like they're going to. Lamar step back 3 is good. Stephon Lamar with an impressive shot to make it 71-60. And the Bayhawks will hold for the final shot of the half. Going, step back three, trying to answer. Short, tipped by Corbett, but he can't keep it in bounds as the buzzer goes. Let's see if that'll do it for the first half. Yes, it will. And at the end of one half here at Golden Gate Recreation Center, San Diego 71, Oakland 60. An entertaining first half in Emeryville, California. It'll be a 20-minute break. We'll go ahead and take this chance to take a timeout. You're watching ABA basketball on NorCal Sports TV. about to get underway, and the Guardians will win the opening tip. This is Keone, 9-5. Goins into the lane, lays it off, and a nice shot out. And Martin will go one-on-one with DeJuan Owens. Nice feed inside. Owens trying to respond for San Diego. His shot no good. Ball still in play. And a fast break opportunity for the Hawks. It was really DeAndre Petit, the head coach, who put together most of this team. Nice, that was Keone Watson tying the game at 13 for San Diego. Nice feed by Corbett. And that's helped them get this 15-13 lead. Back the other way. And it's back to Martin. Goins for three. Too strong. We have a foul play once again. Bayhawks going with a little full court press, but Owens into the front court. He'll pull up for three and bottoms. Nice shot by Owens. Makes it 19-15 San Diego. Back up, put back for Kinder. Makes it 21-17. Your video screen, wearing the blue uniforms, Bayhawks in the home whites. An aggressive Clankwamdi. Here's a turnover, and Martin attacking the basket, puts it in. Points certainly makes it exciting. Back come the Bayhawks. Martin again going to the rim. Can't get it. Let's see, turnover for Oakland. There's a nice crossover from Lamar, and won't go. Tip no good. And Smith controls for San Diego. Down the lane. Watson works it over to the side, now inside. And a three-point opportunity by Miller, no call. Watson around a screen. He'll try a three. They work it into the post to Kinder. Nice little spin move. He drops it, picks it up, puts it in. Second free throw, no good. Let's see if the Bayhawks can stop this run. That'll help. Can't finish, and here comes Goins for Oakland. Malden for Watson splits the defense, lays it off for Kinder, and in the corner, Dupree. Here's a turnover. Back come the Bayhawks the other way. Going to the rim is Owens to Martin. Goes right. So you had a 16-0 run by San Diego and a nice response from the Bay. And now Watson comes back the other way. Scoop shot. Gets Diego. Up and down the floor they go. Here's a three-point. He'll regather with 10 on the shot clock. Corbett going against Kinder. Nice. Bayhawks have already scored 19 points here in the second quarter, and we're just over 5 minutes in. By Johnson, gets it to head, but he can't finish. Kevin Smith down the lane for San Diego, rejected by Corbett. And here come the Bayhawks, and the putback. That time, Watson dropped. And a fast break opportunity for the Hawks. It was really DeAndre Petit, the head coach, who put together most of the basket. Puts it in. Points certainly makes it exciting. Back come the Bayhawks. Martin going to the rim. Can't get it. Let's see. Turnover for Oakland. There's a nice crossover from Lamar, and won't go. Tip no good. And Smith controls for San Diego. Down the lane. Watson works it over to the side, now inside. And a three-point opportunity by Miller, no call. Watson around a screen. He'll try it up and down the court. A lot of backs have played well. This is one of the better teams they're facing in the league, ranked number 14, the Guardians are, in the ABA power rankings, and you can see why. The inside-outside presence of David Kinder has been impressive. Also, Stephon Lamar, Keone Watson shooting the ball from the outside. And here's Watson being guarded by Goins. That's been a good matchup at the point guard position all night. Open look for Kevin Smith as he hits the three. And it's 93-82. Andre Martin works it over to Goins. Goins crossover dribble, gets the mismatch on Kinder. Corner three is short and rebounded by Kinder. That was Head attempting the three. And now some fancy dribbling by Lamar. Pass by Watson deflected, but it comes back to him. Open look for Lamar, nothing but net. Stephon Lamar knocks down the three, and San Diego's lead back up to 14. And now a foul going against San Diego. Looks like Lamar whistled for the foul as Corbett was going up, and he'll go to the line for two. Corbett's had a big night for the Bayhawks on both ends of the floor. Been very good as a defensive presence, blocked a few shots in the paint as he can't connect on the first free throw. Checking back in now for the Bayhawks is Deshaun Blanks as he replaces Christopher Head. Lamar being guarded by Corbett. They work it in the post to Kinder, back to Lamar, and a foul on the floor. That foul goes against Corbett. Simpson will inbound for San Diego. Kinder, the turnaround jump shot. Short tip, no good. Boy, Kevin Smith came flying in there, but he couldn't get it to go. And now Martin down the lane, his pass tipped away, and back comes San Diego in transition. Wild pass out of bounds from Watson. He was trying to get it into the corner, but a little bit too high. He says, my bad. And here's Goins the other way for Oakland. Using the screen of Corbett. And now the alley-oop, and tipped up and in by Corbett. Nice two-man game on the pick and roll. Goins and Corbett, they've been doing it all night, and that cuts the lead back to 12. Lamar around the screen. He'll get an open three. That time he's short. And the rebound by Corbett, and now we have a foul on Kevin Smith. Second team foul of the quarter for San Diego. The Bayhawks also with two team fouls here in the third. And we have the under four timeout with 3:46 to go. San Diego 96, Oakland 84. Glad you're joining us tonight on NorCal Sports TV. Don't forget you can follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook at NorCal Sports TV, the Twitter and the Instagram handle. We got all your live and local sporting events from high school to college to minor leagues to little pro ABA basketball tonight. Just taking a look at the power rankings we were telling you about. We told you earlier the Florida teams right now dominating the league. South Florida and Orlando, 4-0 and 3-0. They're 1 and 2 respectively in the power rankings. Just taking a look at some of the other teams. You see they're all across the nation. Chicago, Binghamton, San Diego Guardians tonight. You got the Central Texas Nighthawks at number 19, Teams in Baltimore and Worcester, Massachusetts, Port City, Kentucky, West Michigan. And so the Bayhawks hoping to climb up. They would certainly put themselves on the map with a win tonight. And they're in this thing only down by 12 with plenty of time to go. Hatcher works it back out top for Blanks. His shot off the mark. And Kinder will let it go out of bounds. San Diego basketball. Kinder attacking the hoop. He draws the foul on Hatcher. Hatcher doesn't like it, but Kinder going back to the free throw line where he has made a living tonight. Kinder's really done it in a whole bunch of different ways. We've seen him step out and hit the three. We've seen him with some nice post moves, attacking the offensive glass and just using his power. And then, of course, getting to the free throw line as he knocks down the first one there to extend the lead to 13. Second free throw no good. Goins with the rebound for Oakland. He doesn't waste any time. Reverse layup won't go, but he's fouled. And Goins will get to the free throw line for a pair. That foul goes against Kevin Smith. As you see there, got him on the arm. And Goins knocks home the first free throw. Second free throw off the mark. Kinder with the rebound, and San Diego looks to push. Watson finds Lamar, but a nice step out by Pearson. And now out of bounds, it'll go back to Oakland. Better defense that time in transition by the Bayhawks. Here's Goins attacking the front court. Hatcher, three-pointer off the back rim. Rebound chased down by Smith, right down the lane. Can't get it to go. Pearson skies for the rebound for Oakland. He goes coast to coast. The putback, that won't fall. Back and forth we go. Kinder hauls it in with one hand and draws the contact. Nice fake by Kinder as he got Aaron White up in the air. And Kinder thinks it should be a shooting foul, but it looks like they're going to say it was on the floor. As we take another look, it was close. Looked like he was going up for the shot, but he doesn't get the call. It'll be on the floor, so out of bounds to San Diego. Kinder will get a quick breather. He's replaced by Jerry Dupree, who takes the inbounds pass. Watson, ball poked away by Goins. And here come the Bayhawks. Right to the rim, no good. Tipped up, no good. A couple of good looks for Blanks and Pearson. But the Bayhawks do get the ball right back. A turnover in the backcourt by San Diego, and that will turn on the 3D light. That means everything this possession is worth one more point for Oakland. Attacking the rim and getting it to go is Joshua Hatcher, and that will count for three. And it makes it a 97-88 game. More backcourt pressure defense. And a whistle, and we're going to have a 7-second violation. And once again, that will mean the 3D light goes on. So a couple of turnovers forced in the backcourt by the Bayhawks, and they have a chance to cut this thing down to 6 or even 5 with a 3, which would be 4. You got all that? Nice pass inside by Goins. And a foul called. Andrew Pearson will go to the line. And remember, he's going to get 3 free throws because the 3D light was on. Great look by Goins. And a nice cut by Pearson. He'll be shooting 3. First free throw good. Bayhawks doing a nice job. They're just hanging around. Second free throw no good, and remember, he does get one more. Bayhawks trailed by as many as 16 in this game, but they haven't gone away. They've cut it to 8. We'll see if they can get a little closer. Every time the Bayhawks cut it to single digits, San Diego has had an answer as that free throw rims out, but another turnover and another 3D light. Goins can't hit, and the Bayhawks can't take advantage as San Diego this time will be able to get it across half court, but not far. Another turnover and a steal by Hatcher, but right back the other way as the defensive intensity has increased in recent minutes. Simpson attacking the lane. He is fouled and will go to the line for 2 more. That foul will go against Joshua Hatcher. Tried to stay with him, did a good job moving his feet, but he just kind of got leaned in, got too much contact with the upper body. First free throw is good. Hatcher gets a nice round of applause as he checks out of the game for Oakland. Second free throw coming up for Simpson. Off the mark, but an offensive rebound chased down by Watson. And a new 24 for San Diego. That was a big offensive rebound by one of the smaller guys on the court, the point guard, Keone Watson. He has his pocket picked temporarily. And now it's Lamar who's fouled going to the basket. He'll get 2 free throws. Too strong on the first free throw by Stephon Lamar. .105 to go here in the third quarter, 98-89. And now a 10-point lead as the second free throw is good for San Diego. Let's see if the Bayhawks can close this quarter strong and cut into that 10-point deficit. Goins works the ball over to Martin. Martin has his shot deflected out of bounds. And it should be Bayhawks basketball. They reset the shot clock. It shouldn't have, though. It should be at 14. And I think that's what the referees are going to stop play for. They're signaling to the scorer's table. Since that shot didn't touch iron, the shot clock does not reset. And now we have the game clock running, so a few issues here with the timing, but they do get the shot clock to 14. And now they're getting the game clock back to 55. All right, so 55 seconds left here in the third quarter, 14 on the shot clock. And it'll be Bayhawks basketball trying to cut into this 10-point San Diego lead. Goins gets a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Pearson attacking the rim. Can't get the bounce. Trying to fight for that offensive rebound, but it's taken by the Guardians, and the other way they go. Lamar, nice pass to Rashawn Simpson, who lays it home. 101-89. 17 on the shot clock, about a 6-second differential between the game and the shot clock, so San Diego will likely get the last shot of this quarter. Goins double teamed in the corner. That's a tough shot from three-point range. It won't fall, and here comes San Diego. The alley-oop attempt is just off the mark from Simpson. One last chance for Oakland, but the three came too late, I believe. It went in, but I think it came after the buzzer, and that's what the referees are saying. So that will not count. Tough break for the Bayhawks. Let's take another look. You can't see the clock in that frame, but a tough break for Aaron White and the Bayhawks as it will not count. 101-89 your score after 3 quarters. Referees are discussing it, but the original call on the floor was that the ball was still in White's hand when the clock hit 0. So we head to the fourth quarter. It was 36-23 San Diego after 1. 71-60 Guardians at halftime, and now 101-89 is the score heading to the fourth. So a good third quarter, 30-29, San Diego with the advantage in a fast-paced third quarter. Ben Ross along with you from Golden Gate Recreation Center in Emeryville, California. Oh yeah, man, he's getting into it. Got a great crowd here on a Sunday night. Glad you're with us on NorCal Sports TV. Hope you're enjoying this one. A little ABA action on a Sunday evening. And the fourth quarter underway with the Bayhawks inbounding the basketball, trying to come back and make this thing an interesting finish. Goins with 12 on the shot clock, looking inside instead. Passes to the corner. And a 3 for Aaron White. So he doesn't get the 3 at the end of the quarter, but he does get that one to count. And a turnover now. White underneath, puts it home just like that. It's a 6-point game. The 3D light was in effect for that layup. So it's 6 quick points and another turnover. Here's Goins. Count it, 3 more. And that's how quickly things can change here in the ABA. A 9-0 spurt in 44 seconds to start the fourth quarter. Timeout San Diego. We've got a 3-point game. I'll tell you, that 3D light and the extra scoring really makes things interesting. And the Bayhawks have ripped off 9 in a row to start the fourth quarter in less than a minute. So it's 101-98. Guardians still in the lead, but the Bayhawks have cut this thing all the way from 16 down to 3. And the crowd now back into the game. The Guardians have turned the ball over a few times in their own backcourt, and that's led to the 3D light opportunities for Oakland. I'm telling you, it's a game changer. It really does reward the aggressive defense that the Bayhawks are playing, the full court press, and it's paid off a few times tonight. This time they are able to get it across the half-court line. Kinder stripped. He wants a foul. No call. Back comes Pearson for the Bayhawks. Throws it up. No good, but he's fouled. And he'll have a chance to cut this lead to 1. Bayhawks, as you see, doing a nice job going from defense to offense in a hurry. The transition game, so crucial in this league where teams like to play at a fast pace, get up and down the court. And Pearson knocks home the first free throw to cut the lead to 2. One more free throw here for Pearson. He doesn't get it, but an offensive rebound. Pearson to the basket, off the mark, and out of bounds. Going to the Guardians, and we do have a foul too. It looks like Pearson called for a push. So a chance to tie the game there for Andrew Pearson, but he couldn't get it to fall. A nice offensive rebound by Andre Martin to keep the possession alive. And now the full court pressure once again from the Bayhawks on defense. San Diego able to get it across the half-court line, and a nice play defensively by Marquise Johnson. That should be a jump ball, and it is. Possession arrow will go to San Diego. Watson looked like he had him beat, but a great recovery by Johnson to get his hand on the ball. And now Watson will inbound for San Diego. Let's see what we have here. Ball was tipped, but I think he was still out of bounds, and so that might be, I believe that'll be a technical foul against Oakland. Yes, that will be. So the free throw coming here for DeJuan Owens of the Guardians. A little over-eager for the Bayhawks, trying to force another turnover. And the technical free throw is good. He actually gets one more. That one rolls around and off. So 1 out of 2 for Owens, and it's a 3-point lead for San Diego, 102-99. Watson will inbound. Lobs it up for Kinder, right back to Watson. Reverse layup, nicely done. Watson showing some nice hang time on the finish, and it's a 5-point lead. Pearson on the right wing, being guarded by Kinder. He'll step out for 3, too strong, and rebounded by the Guardians. Into the front court for Stephon Lamar, being tightly guarded by Deshaun Blanks. We'll have a whistle and a foul on the floor. And that'll go against Blanks. Second team foul here in the fourth quarter for the Bayhawks. San Diego with just one team foul early on. It's been an eventful fourth quarter already. We're just a minute 45 in. But we've had a lot going on, and a 5-point lead for San Diego. The three-point shot no good, but an offensive rebound by Lamar. Can't get it, tips it in. Stephon Lamar sticking with his own shot, and on the third try, makes it a 7-point game. And now a steal for Watson, and he banks it home. So a quick 7-0 run for San Diego to answer the 9-0 spurt the Bayhawks had to start the quarter. And the lead pushed back to 9, 108-99. Pearson loses control. They're going to say it's off of San Diego, and so the Bayhawks retain possession. 8 on the shot clock. Blanks inbounds to Johnson, who knocks down the 3. And it's a 6-point game once again, 108-102. These teams trading haymakers here. Both teams going on runs, and a block by Corbett. Unofficially his 4th of the game. Back come the Bayhawks the other way. 3-pointer off the mark from Malden. He had a chance to cut it back to 3. The Bayhawks have really responded every time it looked like San Diego might stretch the lead out again. The Bayhawks have gone on a run of their own. And it's a 6-point game right now. Down the lane, Kinder. He's fouled. I think they're going to call it on Pearson. Yes, they are. Pearson and Corbett were both there. Pearson whistled for the foul. There's a look at that 3 a couple moments ago by Johnson. And this will be 2 free throws for David Kinder, the power forward on San Diego. In and out on the first one. Keeps it a 6-point game for the moment. Guardians have led by as many as 16. They lead by 7 after that free throw. And Trey Malden coming back the other way, and we've got, what do we have? Oh, we got the kid coming out on the court for the momentary stoppage. He sees everyone else scoring. He wants to get on the court and make a shot himself. 20 on the shot clock. It'll still be Bayhawks basketball. We've got a good crowd here tonight at the Golden Gate Recreation Center. Fans are into this one. It's been an entertaining basketball game. And now we'll have a timeout on the floor. We'll take this moment to once again thank our sponsor for tonight, Meeting Rooms on Demand, an affordable alternative to hotel meeting rooms. They've got locations in Fremont, Oakland, Fresno, even Las Vegas. Check out their website, meetingroomsondemand.com, or you can call 510-343-1214. So 8:46 to go in the game. A 7-point lead for San Diego, 109-102, but the Bayhawks have come storming back. Looked like in the first half it might get out of hand. The Guardians went on a 16-0 run at the end of the first quarter, beginning of the second quarter, to give themselves a 16-point lead. But the Bayhawks have fought back, and they're making this thing very interesting down the stretch. They got as close as 2 earlier in the fourth quarter. The San Diego lead now at 7. Andrew Pearson will inbound over on the left side for the Bayhawks. 20 on the shot clock. And he gets it into Trey Malden. Malden gets the screen from Corbett, works it in the corner to Martin, and Martin drains the 3. 109-105. 4-point game once again. Kinder trying to answer. Short. And Martin will grab the rebound. Martin being guarded by Keone Watson. Now Kinder picks him up. Martin attacking, kicks it out. 8 on the shot clock. Pearson, nice find inside, and Corbett lays it home. And we've got a 2-point game once again. Excellent ball movement by the Bayhawks. They've been terrific on the offensive end all night. And it's 109-107. Now a corner 3. It comes up short. And a chance to tie or take the lead for Oakland. Alley-oop attempt. A little too high for Pearson. And now Kinder back on the other end. Tips it to himself. But a great steal by Malden. Back and forth we go. Corbett lobs it. Pearson underneath. Tie game. 109-109. And this crowd is starting to make some noise. First time we've been tied since the first quarter. The Bayhawks have come all the way back. 3-pointer off the mark, rebounded by Malden, and he's able to avoid the pressure, and he's fouled from behind by Dewan Owens. Just the second team foul for the Guardians. So the Bayhawks will inbound with 20 on the shot clock. Pearson will check out of the game, and he gets a nice round of applause. He brought a lot of energy and was a big part of that run that has tied this game for Oakland here in the fourth quarter. Malden around a screen, takes the three, well off the mark. Someone must have opened a window or something. And back the other way comes San Diego. Good pressure defense by Martin. And another block by Corbett. His outlet pass tipped and intercepted. And right down the lane, it's Rashawn Simpson. Sorry, that was Owens. And it counts for three after the turnover. The HD light, or the 3D light, was on. 112-109. Another turnover and another easy basket. That time it was Rashawn Simpson, and 5 quick points by San Diego. They're back on top, 114-109. This has been a game of runs. Teams are trading haymakers here in the fourth quarter. And the lob inside, looking for Corbett. He was grabbed, and it'll be a foul on the floor against San Diego, their third team foul this quarter. Head coach DeAndre Petit of the Bayhawks trying to plead his case that it should be in the act of shooting, but it looked like it was the right call on the floor. And a fresh 24 on the shot clock for Oakland as they get it inbounds to Corbett. Now Martin around the screen from Corbett. Goes up, can't finish. There's Corbett for the putback. And the lead is back to 3. Brett Corbett doing a nice job on both ends of the floor, offensive and defensive rebound. I think he got a piece of that one as well. They're going to say San Diego basketball. Corbett pleading his case to no avail. But once again, great energy from Corbett. He got another block. He's got to have 6 or 7 blocks tonight. And Simpson will inbound underneath the basket for San Diego. They work it back to the corner, down the lane to Kinder. He puts it up, no good, but he's fouled. And Kinder heading back to the charity stripe for 2 more. Let's take another look here. Looked like they're going to get Malden on the call. Kinder's gotten to the free throw line quite a bit tonight. He's doing a nice job attacking the rim. And you can just see he's so strong, a big, powerful guy. Really tough to keep out of the paint. Not a whole lot you can do defensively, especially when you consider the threes he's hit tonight. Missed that free throw, though. He gets 1 more. And that one will roll in to make it 115-111. Goins lets the ball roll into the front court before he picks it up, gets a screen from Corbett as they try to work the 2-man game. As Goins short on that jump shot, and San Diego will slow things down. Simpson with the ball to Owens, over to Kinder. 4 on the shot clock as Kinder attacks, can't get it, but the putback from Stephon Lamar. And it's 117-111 San Diego. Here's Martin down the lane. He's fouled, and it looked like he took a blow to the face there. Let's see if he's all right. He'll be okay as he's helped up by his teammates. And I think that foul will also be on the floor. Might have been Kinder who got him there with the left arm. He raises his arms, but I think pretty clearly made contact with Martin passing by. So a fresh 24 on the shot clock for the Bayhawks. They trail by 6, 4:39 to go in the fourth quarter, as they'll try and dry off the wet spot down there on the baseline after Martin took the spill. San Diego trying to get to 3-0 tonight. The Bayhawks looking for their first win, trying to even their record at a win and a loss. This would be a huge victory for the Bayhawks. The Guardians ranked number 14 in the ABA power rankings. And now they'll inbound it underneath. Reverse layup is off the rim and falls out. Trey Malden with a nice cut, but he just couldn't get the finish down low. And here comes San Diego. Watson, scoop shot, no good. The follow, no good. Another tip. And here comes Oakland. Malden. He's got numbers if he wants them. Kicks to the corner. Three-pointer, no good. Malden with the offensive rebound. Behind the back dribble, but he loses the handle. And we're going to have a foul, a block on Malden. He wanted the charge, but Malden whistled for the block. That's the 5th team foul against the Bayhawks. Looked like he was still moving. I think that's the right call. Nearly another turnover, though, in the backcourt. Here's Stephon Lamar going against Martin, and we're going to get another whistle here and a foul on the floor. That's the 6th team foul. They don't start shooting free throws until the 8th team foul here in the ABA. And so it'll be another out-of-bounds play for San Diego with 24 on the shot clock. Watson being guarded by Goins. Watson around a screen, his shot up and over Corbett, but no good. And a good rebound by Pearson, who's fouled by Rashawn Simpson. Team foul number 5 this quarter against San Diego. And now the Guardians, or the Bayhawks, with a chance to cut into this lead once again. They were able to tie the game earlier this quarter as Goins attacks the rim and puts it home. And the lead for San Diego back down to 4. Stephon Lamar over to David Kinder, and Kinder gets the roll to push the lead back to 6. Malden into the front court for the Bayhawks. Over to head now Pearson. Here's Corbett, good ball movement. 12 on the shot clock. Goins for 3. No good. Rebounded by San Diego. That would have been a big shot for Goins, but he couldn't get it to fall. Lamar with some fancy dribbling. Sets up the 3. Too strong. Offensive rebound. A lot of contact as he goes to the ground, does Owens. No call, and there's a 3-point basket opportunity for Brian Goins on the other end. Look how quickly Goins gets it down the court. And the high arching shot plus the foul. And a chance to cut the lead to 3. (119-115). 2:54 to go in the 4th quarter. It's been an exciting one. Goins trying to convert the old-fashioned 3-point play and make it a 1-possession game. Can't do it. Too strong on the free throw. Although, should mention, for those just joining us, half-court shots are worth 4 in the ABA. So technically this is a 1-possession game. As Stephon Lamar gets fouled going to the rim, he'll have a couple of free throws. Foul's going to go against Martin. Their lower bodies collided a little bit. And now a timeout on the floor. Final media timeout of the game with 2:45 to go. 119-115. San Diego holding on to that 4-point lead. The Bayhawks looking for one final push to try and steal this one from the 14th ranked Guardians. Hope you're enjoying this one on NorCal Sports TV. Don't forget to check out our Twitter and our Instagram at NorCal Sports TV. You can also find us on Facebook. Lots of great high school, college, minor league, professional sports action almost on a daily basis at this point right here on NorCal Sports TV. And tonight we've got ABA basketball, our first American Basketball Association game, and it has been a lot of fun. Hope you're enjoying it as much as we are. Ben Ross with you here on the call from the Golden Gate Recreation Center in Emeryville. Brian Goins has been excellent for the Bayhawks tonight. So has Brett Corbett. But really, it's been a team effort. You've seen guys coming off the bench and contribute. Trey Malden, Andrew Pearson both come to mind. They've been outstanding. And then on the other side for the Guardians, you've had the inside presence of David Kinder. You've also had the guard play of Stephon Lamar off the bench, and Keone Watson, the starting point guard. Lamar misses the first free throw. He'll get one more. And he missed them both. A break for the Bayhawks, who trail by 4, looking to cut into this lead with 2:40 to go in the ballgame. Andre Martin into the paint, kicks it out for Pearson for 3. Yes, sir, a 1-point game. 119-118. Andrew Pearson, another big shot. $13 on the shot clock now for San Diego. Here comes Watson to Kinder. His shot no good, affected by Corbett. And now Goins into the front court. A chance for Oakland to take the lead. Goins to Martin. Pump fake, and he is fouled. I think they'll call this one on the floor. He wants to say it's in the act of shooting, but he will not be shooting free throws. Another look at that Pearson 3, and a great pass by Martin to find him. So now both teams are in the bonus moving forward with 17 fouls apiece. That means free throws the rest of the way. 1:58 to go. It's a 1-point game. 119-118. San Diego. Bayhawks with the ball and a fresh 24 on the shot clock. They haven't led since way back in the first quarter, but a chance to regain the lead here. Head works it to Corbett, being guarded by Kinder. Now Goins on right wing. Good defense by San Diego, 10 on the shot clock. Step back 3 from Goins is short, and it's rebounded by DeJuan Owens. San Diego slows things down here with the ball in a 1-point lead. Watson trying to work the 2-man game with his big man Kinder. They get it in the post. Kinder goes up for the hook shot and gets the friendly roll to make it 121-118. Still a chance to tie with a 3 or get back within 1 with a 2. They go inside to Martin. He's fouled, and this will be free throw time. That's the 8th team foul of the quarter for San Diego. So 2 free throws coming up for Martin. Trying to make this a 1-point game again. Boy, the Bayhawks have had a couple of chances to take the lead. Haven't been able to do it. They did tie the game earlier this quarter, as the first free throw is off the mark. Guardians led this game by as many as 16 points. The Bayhawks have come all the way back. They trail right now by 3. As Martin attempts his second free throw. That one is good, and it's a 2-point game with just over a minute to go. Here's San Diego setting up their offense. Big possession, obviously. They would like a little bit of cushion. Wide open three is too strong from Owens, but an offensive rebound by Simpson. Watson back out top now for Owens. And he's fouled. The crowd doesn't like it, but he's going back to the line for a pair of free throws with 40.1 seconds left. Let's take a look here. Looks like there was some contact. The foul going against Andre Martin, and 2 free throws coming up for DeJuan Owens. First free throw is good. This is definitely pressure time. This is when you feel it a little more, and that's a clutch free throw from Owens to extend the lead to 3. This would make it a 4-point game, and that's exactly what he does. 2 clutch free throws by DeJuan Owens. Goins will push it up the floor, right to the basket, and gets it to fall. What a play by Brian Goins to cut the lead back to 2. Into the front court now is San Diego, and a timeout called as Keone Watson was trapped, and look at this. They got a little bit of tempers flaring here, and now is not the time to lose track of really what's important, and that's the score and the situation. You don't want a technical foul here as the teams are talking back and forth. This one has been hotly contested, but cooler heads look like they're going to prevail as the teams go back to their respective benches. I don't think we'll see anything come out of this in the way of technical fouls or anything like that, but it looked like Pearson was in the middle of it for the Bayhawks. And then for the most part, players just trying to separate each other. Again, this is an important part of the game, a 2-point game, 26 seconds to go. You don't want to risk giving up any free points with a technical foul. Here's a look at it from another angle. It was right in front of the San Diego bench, and you see the officials discussing things, trying to figure out what they want to do here. Here's a look at Goins on the previous possession. Look how quickly he takes it to the basket, absorbs some contact too, and got the finish. But I'll tell you what, both of these teams have competed so hard. This has been a tremendous basketball game, and now the officials calling over both head coaches. Johannes Johnson for San Diego and DeAndre Petit in the black blazer for the Bayhawks. I would have to think that if they do call anything, it'll even out. I doubt the officials want to give either team an advantage here. That's Johnson in the blue, the head coach of San Diego. It's really been such a well-played game, entertaining game, back and forth with runs from both teams. A lot of offense, some good pressure defense too. And it's a 2-point lead for San Diego, looking for their 3rd straight win to start the season. The Bayhawks trying to even their record at 1-1 this year. So we'll try and see if we can find out what the ruling is. 18 seconds on the shot clock when San Diego called that timeout, so there's an 8-second differential between the game and the shot clock. The Bayhawks therefore do not have to foul. They can just play this straight up on defense, hope to get a stop, and then have a chance to tie the game or take the lead on their possession. So it doesn't appear that anything will come out of that little fracas before the timeout, as it'll be San Diego basketball out of bounds. Officials trying to speed this along. You see Johannes Johnson, the head coach of San Diego, still talking things over. Now they'll inbound it from the sideline. Into the front court now, the Guardians. Kinder over to Watson. Tightly guarded by Head. 5 on the shot clock. Pass down low and a layup by Stephon Lamar, and a timeout called. That's a huge basket for San Diego. Makes it a 4-point game with 9.9 seconds left. Now remember, you can shoot from beyond half court, and that's a 4-pointer. But there still may be time to get 2 possessions for the Bayhawks here, who call timeout. 9.9 on the clock, 125-121. San Diego trying to hold on in Emeryville. We'll recap for those of you just joining us. In the ABA, the scoring rules are a little bit different. You see it's a 4-point game. There is a 4-point shot in ABA basketball. Anything beyond half court is a 4-pointer. And as we mentioned, the Bayhawks don't necessarily have to go that route. They could go for the quick 2 or 3 and then go for a steal or a foul. Or they could try the half-court shot right here and go for the tie. They're discussing their strategy in the timeout. 9 fouls on each team this quarter. That means both teams are in the bonus. Any foul will be free throws. It'll be Christopher Head inbounding for the Bayhawks. Full court pressure defense put on by the Guardians. They get it to Goins. Goins will attack. He pulls up for 3. Off the mark. The rebound is tipped. Another 3-point attempt. No good, and the buzzer sounds. And San Diego hangs on to win 125-121. Boy, what a great game and a hard-fought effort by both teams. The Guardians come out on top, and they improve to 3-0. A game effort by the Bayhawks, though. They push the number 14 team in the country to the limit, but they come up just a little bit short, and they fall to 0-2. And this is nice to see now. Both teams shaking hands after this game. No hard feelings after the little disturbance in the final minute. You understand that emotions are running high in a game like that, where both teams are competing so hard. Nobody wants to go home with the loss, and it's tough to see either team go home with the loss in a game like that, but credit to the Guardians. They had just enough down the stretch, and they win it 125-121. Hope you enjoyed that one as much as we did here at NorCal Sports TV. Quite a home opener for the Oakland Bayhawks. An entertaining basketball game. We saw a little bit of everything. We saw 3-pointers, dunks, blocks, the 3D light leading to more points. We had our fair share of turnovers as well. We even had a little jawing and pushing and shoving, but at the end of the day, it's the number 14 San Diego Guardians improving to 3-0 with a 125-121 win over the Oakland Bayhawks. For our crew here in Emeryville at NorCal Sports TV, I'm Ben Ross saying thanks for joining us. Hope you enjoyed it. And don't forget to tune in to NorCal Sports TV on Twitter, on Instagram, on Facebook, and online for more great local sports events, high school, college, minor leagues, and pros. One more time, our final score tonight. San Diego 125, Oakland 121. So long from Emeryville.
Brian Goins from the Oakland Bayhawks. This is following a 121-125 loss over the San Diego Guardians. But you had an impressive performance tonight. You had 34 points. What can you take from this loss tonight?
A lot. We definitely got to get better defensively. Honestly, that's what we lost the game at. We just got to be a better defensive team because we have a bunch of guys who are also capable of scoring 30. So we just got to come to practice next week, knuckle down, and just work on defense.
You did a great job attacking the basket, finding open gaps, just making your way to attack the rim. How do you read and react so quickly?
Honestly, I just got to give thanks to my junior college coach and my coach down at Cal State San Bernardino because they really taught me how to play the game of basketball.
And now what more can we expect from you in the upcoming games?
Wins. That's it. Wins. That's it. We got a dream. We all trying to go to the playoffs and get paid after this, so just wins.
Well, thank you for your time. Best of luck to you, okay? Thank you. NorCal Sports TV, I'm Rihanna Dizon. Coach DeAndre Petit from the Oakland Bayhawks. What can you take from this loss tonight? What are you going to tell your players after this?
Defense. We definitely have to work on defense, work on our rotation, and definitely the help side, helping the helper. We got a lot of things to work on. Giving up this many points is not good. It's not acceptable. So next week in practice, we're definitely going to work hard on defense.
And what's the first thing you're going to work on in practice this week?
Defense, transition defense, and rebounding. We pretty much only have one guy rebounding, so we're definitely going to make those adjustments and change. We have a road trip next week, so we're definitely going to get right before we get on the road.
And now talk to me about number 3. He had a great game. He has a lot of great vision as a point guard. What are you going to do to help build his game even more?
You know what? Before we even get started on that, he's a very special young man. His father just passed away this week. And for him to even come out and still perform and come out and play, that shows a lot. So it was very good to see him have a good performance, our first home game. I'm very happy for him as an individual, so he did very well.
Thank you so much, Coach. Best of luck to you this season.
Thank you.
Thank you. NorCal Sports TV, I'm Rihanna Dizon.
All right, thank you, Rihanna. Nice job, and thanks to Coach DeAndre Petit as well for chatting with us. Boy, that was a really great game, I'll tell you. 125-121 your final. San Diego improves to 3-0 on the season. Bayhawks fall to 0-2. Hope you enjoyed it. For our crew here at NorCal Sports TV, I'm Ben Ross. Once again, your final score, 125-121 San Diego. Thanks for joining us, and good night from Emeryville.